watching One Gotti Talking Sports.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video. We're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders losing to the Dallas Cowboys and dropping their third straight game in a row. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Let's get straight into today's video. So, I'm going to first start by saying I'm done yelling in these videos at this team because there's no reason to. They're a waste of breath. There's no reason to yell and get angry at a team that constantly puts on the same performance. I'm going to first start by saying hats off to the defense. The defense tried today. The defense gave us opportunity after opportunity to win this game, and you already knew at some point they were going to break. They were going to get tired because they constantly were going out there not getting no help. Now, the only bad part I have to say about today's defensive performance was William Jackson and Kendall Fuller. They were complete trash today. I don't care about William Jackson making a breakup pass at the end when it didn't matter. Now, I will say this. The refs were horrible today. William Jackson, even though he wasn't the best today, that wasn't a pass interference call in my opinion. On one was it the CeeDee Lamb or whatever, or Noah Brown, one of those, and they called a pass interference call. It wasn't on him. He was going for the ball, and yes, he had his arm on his shoulder, but he did. Every time you see a cornerback going for the ball, they always do. They always have their hand on their shoulder, and they're trying to deflect the pass with their other arm as they are coming down. So I think the refs were horrible today. They were, and honestly, my biggest issue was that it wasn't fair. If you're going to call pass interference on William Jackson, call it on Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, I'll give him his credit. You guys know I do not like Trayvon Diggs at all, just because he feels like he's cocky, man. Nothing against him as a person, but as a player, I don't like him because he plays for the Cowboys, and he's just so cocky, man. But if you're going to call pass interference on William Jackson, call it on Trayvon Diggs too. Terry McLaurin literally beat him on a corner route to the end zone, and he got a tug of him, which knocked him off his route. You cannot grab his hip. If you're going to call it again on William Jackson, call it on Trayvon Diggs. They didn't do that. So I feel like the refs were trash today. But again, no need to blame the refs. We did this. We single-handedly shot ourselves in the foot constantly. Penalty after penalty after penalty. Trey Turner is horrible. Sam Cosmi, what are you doing? This offense couldn't get nothing going. Scott Turner continuing with the same exact offense that he did last week. Yes, he came out running the ball a lot. But one thing that I hate about Scott Turner is when you get into him and you say, all right, Scott, you were passing the ball too much this week. Then he's literally going to run every single play the next week. And that's exactly what he did this week. He ran. Even when the Cowboys knew it and they stacked the box, he continued to run. On 3rd and 3, you're going to run the ball when we need to score. And continually for the third straight week, they moved with no urgency. It felt like this team gave up. It really did. I really think that Ron Rivera has lost this locker room. I feel like this team is giving up because they move with no sense of urgency. They don't make no adjustments at halftime. This team is what it is, and this team is horrible. It's at the bottom of the division. The Giants are winning. The Cowboys are winning. The Eagles are winning. The season to me is done. We're 0-2 in the division. We're 1-3 as an overall record. I do not see us climbing out of this hole. Yes, I'm calling it done after this. After Week 5 performance, Scott Turner is the worst offensive coordinator. I'm officially done with Scott Turner. I'm done with giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm done trying to make room for him and say, okay, he has room to improve. He is what he is. He sucks. His situational awareness is the worst. Why do you constantly, even though that was a big issue last week, you still come back and have Carson Wentz in 7-step drops, 5-step drops, play action fake as slow as I don't know what. What happened to the quick game? You still didn't get that involved. Scott Turner is horrible. He is bad. He is not good, man. I don't understand why we extended this bum. He cannot call plays. There's no reason why you can't scheme Terry McLaurin open. There's no reason why you can't get Jahan Dawson more touches. What happened to putting Curtis Samuel in the backfield, using him as a weapon and handing the ball off to him? What happened to that? Scott Turner is inept, and I officially believe that Ron Rivera, Scott Turner is on the hot seat. Jack Del Rio, I don't care what nobody says, he's starting to turn it around. And I was highly critical of Jack. But really, now looking back on it, it was more the players than it was Jack Del Rio. Jack is starting to turn it around. And now as I sit here and talk about it, the season isn't completely over. But if you keep losing like this, and the Giants and the Cowboys and the Eagles keep winning, it basically is. That's why I said I think it's done. But obviously it's not mathematically because it's still week 5. But come on, bro. Who do you see this team being, man? And that's crazy how I thought this team was going to be different. I thought the quarterback was on the issue, but it finds out that it's coaching. Ron Rivera and his coaching staff are not built for the NFL. Ron Rivera is stuck in 1970. This is not the 70s, bro. You cannot win games 17-3 anymore. You have to score points, and I thought that's what we were going to do with bringing in Carson Wentz, and it seems like we cannot do that. We still can't score. I mean, the Cowboys set us up in multiple jobs with great field position. It's not even like we were inside our own 15 or 20 or 10. We were starting on plus side territory majority of the drives. I mean, a bad punt. You know what I'm saying? The defense getting sacks, getting hits, forcing 3 and outs on the Cowboys side of the field, and that sets us up in good field position. And we still didn't do nothing with it. This team is bad. The coaching is bad, and some changes need to be made. I'm really, really sick and tired of this because every single year we get our hopes up thinking this is going to be different, and it's not. It's not. I appreciate Ron Rivera for what he did as a cultural standpoint, changing the culture, but as a player, as an NFL coach in this day and age, he does not fit. That seat is officially turned on hot for me, and it's extremely hot. Even though I know Dan Snyder's not going to do it, I wouldn't be mad if we fire Ron Rivera today. I wouldn't be. He just doesn't get it. Scott Turner can go with him. Jack Del Rio, he could I wouldn't be mad if he went with him, but at the same time, Jack is starting to turn it around. Shout out to the defense. Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat was getting held all day, and they ain't going to call that, but shout out to the defense. Jamin Davis, what a day. He only gave up 1 bad pass, but after that, he had it on lockdown. And that's not even his fault. Why is Jamin Davis on CeeDee Lamb in the first place? Why is a linebacker on CeeDee Lamb in the first place? Defense played well enough for us to win yet again, and we couldn't get it done. Offense was completely silent. Antonio Gibson, it seemed like the only person that's who they wanted to give the ball to was Antonio Gibson. Seemed like they had no game plan to go down the field. They just wanted to run like Dallas wasn't going to make any adjustments at halftime. The offensive line is horrible. Trey Turner is the worst. I don't blame Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was not good in this game either. He looks like he's playing scared. But how can you blame him for playing scared if every single play he's getting hit? Every play Carson Wentz drops back, he's getting hit, and that's on the offensive line, and that's on Scott Turner for not getting the ball out quicker than that. If you know your quarterback is going to get hit because the offensive line is bad, why do you constantly call play actions? Why do you constantly call 5-step drops? Why do you constantly call 7-step drops? What happened to the quick three drop back passes, or 3-step drop, I should say, with the slants, with the out routes, with the in routes, with the screens? What happened to the quick game? That just randomly went away? But again, I'm done raising my voice at this team. It's no point. Like, bro, we're 1-3. Me yelling is not gonna do anything for this thing. And this season is slowly slipping away from Ron Rivera and this team. If we can turn it around here, we now put ourselves in a position to where we can ill afford to lose any more games, really. Any more games. I don't even know if we get to 9 wins. And that was a lot of you guys' floor. So I don't even know, or ceiling. I don't even know if we get there. And to think before the season started, in the offseason, I'm thinking this team's going to win 10 to 11. Because I thought this offense was going to be able to maneuver the way they were maneuvering in week 1 with the quarterback. But the quarterback isn't the issue, bro. It's clearly the coaching staff. Clearly. But, again, It's no reason to continue to raise my voice at this, bro. It's not. Defense, they played solid, and it's on to Tennessee, bro. It's on to Tennessee, and it's not a good day in DC and in DMV, bro. It's not. We're 1-3, 0-2 in the division, And now it's on to Tennessee. But yeah, man, it's me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. The Washington Commanders fall to 1-3 on the season, 0-2 in the division. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. I'm out. Peace. Cross me one time, that's gonna get you popped. Get you popped, get you dropped.